Friday.
Yeah.
Those making their way to work, especially in Kwesi Mintim, where I understand there has been a bit of a road accident causing diversion of traffic. We don't know how serious the accident is. We hope there are no fatalities, but it looks like it's quite bad in Kwesi Mintim. So if you can avoid it, please do. But keep listening to the Super Morning Show.
Always important, and we have to just jump straight into the sports center. Manchester United fans are really excited. In fact, last night the jubilation was like the final game of the Champions League, like they have won the Champions League. I was just saying, it's only the first game, come on, guys.
But they did
well. It's actually left with so many questions about this PSG team and whether they are very serious. But congratulations to Manchester United fans, for winning the first 3 points.
George, you're bad.
No, I mean just the first 3 points.
The only way Manchester United beats PSG is if they are not serious.
Oh no, they played. But they played.
But
we all know that this PSG team, it's either when they see Manchester they can't play or But Man U did well. I mean the counter attacking was great. We thank you for making it great. There's just one way, I think I should believe that.
Yeah, I think your problem is that the Solskjaer Lampard debate is not looking good for you.
No, your problem. We played an informed, Sevilla team clearly, and Chelsea drew goalless with Sevilla at home
because they were informed.
Oh, but Sevilla is informed.
And when the team is informed, Chelsea can't beat them.
But Man U, my idea, you have tried. I think it was a good it was a good game.
Okay.
They did well, so it's okay. So I'll bring you I'll give you the credit to say when I post something, I say Man U have done well. I say Man U have done well.
So which part don't you understand?
I don't get it.
My problem is Manchester United.
Get closer to your microphone.
When Manchester United performs creditably, George Ado doesn't.
But didn't he just do that? But didn't he just do that?
I don't know why Manchester United fans are always hitting me when I'm doing my work.
Winston will agree with me.
That's what.
George,
I say you did well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you played well, but still we have to have questions about this Paris Saint-Germain team.
No.
But you did well. How about well they did well?
PSG is a world-class team.
World-class,
Yeah, they have Neymar, they have Mbappe. They are fantastic.
And they're always playing like that.
Yes.
Either way.
So everybody before the game, everybody was thinking that PSG was going to trash Manchester United.
What is it?
Who is everybody? Is that what you were thinking? Is that what you were thinking?
That's what you were thinking.
No.
That's why you are so excited.
Man U is a traditional team.
That's why I'm so happy.
Champions League. So if you beat PSG, why are you happy?
They made it seem.
Who is they?
I'm surprised.
Chelsea people and the rest.
I'm shocked at this man. K-Fresh, we'll give you your own show, and then you can come and talk about it. Look at Sammy Odame.
Man U won their game yesterday. Congratulations. Counter attack was good. It's a traditional team in the Champions League.
I love the way
if you beat PSG,
I love the way K-Fresh talks.
3 points in the first game. I don't know why it's like you have won the Champions League. Anyway, congratulations. We have seen teams win 3 points, and go.
George, you do your own skin pain days.
No, I'll give you a report. And Chelsea drew goalless with Sevilla. Kojo, the Joy Sports Center. This is why I love Man U. Because I love Manchester United.
Whatever.
I love Manchester United.
Whatever.
I love Manchester United. Me. Do I like Manchester United?
But why is he? Where are you going? Where is he going? He has come to sit down again.
Manchester United. Okay, there's one carriage out here. Happy birthday to Mrs. Manager of Modak Hotel.
Happy birthday
to you. So let's get into it right now. The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN. Choose your own bundle. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank, here for good, and Nivea Men Deep Range of Products. It's time to go deep for real refreshment and freshness with 48-hour protection from sweat and bacteria and 48-hour deep moisturization with the Nivea Men deep range of products. Nivea Men, it starts with you, K-Fresh, official sponsors of Real Madrid. Alright, okay, so imagine having a soundtrack that simply reflects your mood. You know, yesterday we were saying that his name is K-Fresh, but he's not Fresh. And I said, but the K is true.
The K is true.
And then somebody asked, so what does the K stand for? I wanted to say Kobe. But anyway, imagine having a soundtrack that simply reflects your mood every day of the week. Now imagine getting money every week just because of that song. Amazing, right? Well, thanks to MTN, you can win up to 1,000 cedis weekly, 4,000 cedis monthly, and the grand prize of 15 grand with the MTN CRBT promotion. I tell you, we're going to give K-Fresh a segment on the show.
Yeah, we'll have.
Yes, we'll call it the Man U Support. Man U Supporters Blog. Alright, so of course 4,000 cedis monthly and a grand prize of 15,000 cedis with the MTN CRBT promotion. Just download your favorite song via any MTN Caller Tunes channel, copy a caller tune, or renew your existing caller tune and win big because we're good together. Send star to 1355 or dial star 1355 hash to subscribe today. Terms and conditions apply. We there for you everywhere you go. And by the way, K stands for Kweku, right? Kweku Fresh. Kweku Fresh. Alright, have you come into some money lately? Or have you always wondered how to make the best investment choices? Well, Standard Chartered has always got you covered. As Ghana's #1 wealth bank, they're always delighted when their clients achieve their investment goals. And we have the best in class wealth management, investment advisory, and insurance solutions in the market. Thanks to Seto Kwashiga and her team, and they stand ready with their rich suite of investment options to help you grow and protect your wealth. It's time to make the right investment decisions and let your money truly, really work for you. So now you know where to go if you really want to grow and protect your wealth and investments. Call them now on 050-146-2391. Standard Chartered, here for good. Okay, your car deserves the best treat. So let me introduce you to the latest addition to the Total Quartz engine oil family, the Quartz 9000 Future Zero W20. It is specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. Total Quartz 9000 Future Zero W20 delivers excellent engine protection and cleanliness. It increases your oil change interval while reducing your fuel consumption. For optimum performance and efficiency of your car, visit your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer. Now, headphones, Nukra, how many are you carrying?
That is the mechanics. When Manchester United win like that.
You have to bring extra earphones.
I have to make sure I'm ready. They're waiting for me to jump in there. Hey, Manchester United, my love. And they love this club. Oh, Manchester. You should have seen Hans yesterday.
K-Press, you have to tweet that I said I'm going to give you a new segment. Otherwise, I won't stick to my word.
You should have seen Hans. When the goal was scored, I think he scored a goal. Coming up.
Here's Rashford turning on the edge of the area and shooting in off the foot of the post. Brilliant finish from Rashford. He's done it again in the Parc des Princes.
Marcus Rashford repeated his late Parisian heroics with a superb winner as Manchester United marked their return to the Champions League with a fine win at the home of last season's beaten finalist Paris Saint-Germain. There were wins for giants Barcelona and Juventus, but Chelsea were held to a draw at home against Sevilla. 8 more games tonight to complete match day 1 of the season's UEFA Champions League group stage, and this man is featuring in the Joy UCL live commentary match tonight.
Sæsonmål her, Kudus er på gang i det her lokalopgør målscoringsmæssigt. Kudus 1-0. Bedste Nordsjælland. Lægger den sten. Og så har han mulighed. Kudus langt hjørne. Den lægger han i kant. Bravo. Rasmussen hurtigt tilbage. Kudus. Han er frisk. Atanga.
Yes, Mohamed Kudus expected to feature for Ajax against Liverpool, and that's our game to start European nights on Joy this season. So you remember to join us. Our build-up is at 6:30 p.m. And we also have a taps on 6 of the games to be on it tonight. Our hashtag is JoyUCL. We've got a special preview ahead. But first, Black Stars' first choice goalkeeper, Richard Ofori, is expected to be number one shotstopper for South African giants Orlando Pirates following his switch from Maritzburg United yesterday. Ofori has joined the Buccaneers on a 3-year deal, having featured 85 times in the South African top flight and recording 29 clean sheets in the process. South African football journalist Mazola Molefe says Ofori will assume the number 1 spot over Wayne Sunderland this season.
Yeah, look, I actually think Richard is going to be the Pirates' number 1 in just a matter of time, you know. Obviously, Wayne Sandilands had done well the previous season, and even, you know, after the restart, after obviously the season was suspended due to COVID for a few months, and when he came back, Wayne Sandilands was among the best goalkeepers in the bio bubble for the remaining, I think, 6 or 7 games or so. But having said that, he still did not have a long-term contract. He played those remaining games on a short-term deal for 2 months, and Wayne is 37 this season. No, he's not Pirates' long-term goalkeeper, whereas Richard obviously is some 8 to 10 years younger. You'd expect Richard to be the number 1.
Mazola Molefe speaking there. There's more on this. Actually tried to do some analysis of what's going to be looking like the picture for Richard Ofori when he joins Orlando Pirates. But it's a good time now to hear from the new Orlando Pirates goalkeeper, Richard Ofori.
One of the biggest teams in the world. So to sign with them, I feel very excited, and then it's like a dream come true because every player wants to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world. So I feel happy and I feel good and I feel home because I think I've been playing with them for a while. So to finally be here, I feel so good. I feel very, very good. Every player wants to win cups, and then every young player when he's coming want to play in Europe or whatever. That's not the first thing is trying to bright every corner you are, trying to be on yourself, and then the most important thing is you have to bright every corner you find yourself.
So excited to have the Black Stars, first choice goalkeeper moving into Orlando Pirates. Wish him the very best of luck here from the Joy Sports team and expect more to come. Well, let's talk about some more transfer news. Kumasi Asante Kotoko has signed former Rangers forward Evans Adomako on a 3-year deal. Adomako previously played for Belarusian side Gomel and becomes Kotoko's 5th signing following the arrivals of Emmanuel Keyeke, Yusuf Mubarak, Razaka Balora, and most recently Latif Anabela. Kumasi Asante Kotoko really wants to do the job. So let's quickly remind you then, we are 23 days away from the start of the new Ghana Premier League season on 13th November, and we continue a massive build-up. Here's today's edition of the Joy Sports GPL Minute with my colleague Muftau Nabila.
The Macron XG Hybrid is the official match ball for the Ghana Premier League. It has a circumference of 68.0 to 70.0 and weighs 410 to 450 grams. The ball has a 5-layer construction with a minimal weight loss. Macron XG Hybrid also has a hand-stitch design to ensure minimal water absorption. Its colors are inspired by the excitement that accompanies the game of football. Macron will provide match balls for the Ghana Premier League for the next 3 seasons, effective this football season, scheduled to start on November 13. They will also provide 3,000 training balls to all members of the Ghana Football Association within the same duration. So, when you get to a match venue when the season starts, note that the color of the match day balls makes the game exciting and enjoyable for both players and fans.
And when you get to the match venue, make sure you look out for your Joy Sports correspondent. They'll be all over the place when the Premier League starts. Muftau Nabila with today's edition of the GPL Minute, and there's more to come as we go on. So let's do some more then on the Ghana Premier League if we can. Kim Faisal are eyeing a top finish according to the head coach Klub Slavisa Bostic. The Kumasi-based club failed to win a single game in the truncated 2019-2020 domestic season, but Coach Slavisa says the top 6 finish is realistic.
Maybe a problem because not play together before. But for 1 month it's finish everything, no problem. I think it's very good 6th place for league. Nice okay. Result.
So between now and when the league starts on the 13th of November, will your team be ready to play, to compete?
Yeah, definitely ready.
Right, he was speaking definitely, the coach Slavisa Bostic was speaking to my colleague Delali Atiasi of Love FM. let's get into some national team news this morning, because the Black Satellites have been drawn against rivals Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire in the group stages of the WAFU qualifying tournament. The WAFU Zone B tournament will serve as qualifiers for the 2021 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations, as the two top teams in Togo will be rewarded with the qualification tickets. Now, the top 4 sides at the African Championship in Tanzania will have to qualify for the World Cup in Indonesia later next year. A national Under-17 team are also right in it. The Black Stars will also face Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire in the group stage of this year's WAFU Under-17 qualifying tournament. Host Benin were seeded with Niger, Burkina Faso and Togo. A tournament which was earlier scheduled for November would now be staged between December 5 and 20. We'll be looking forward to that, and we'll bring you all the updates. We've got a little bit of an update for you as well, because Egyptian club Pyramids FC, formed 12 years ago, beat Horoya FC of Guinea there by 2-0 last night in Rabat to reach the African Confederations Cup final. That's a very, very special one, and we'll be keeping close tabs on that, because there's going to be a big one there. In tennis, the McDonald Foundation tennis training matches continued yesterday, where female top seed Yvonne Brustego easing through to the next round. Joy Sports' Michelle Crane was watching.
Ladies in the professional category of the competition battled it out in the women's singles. The standout fixture was between women's top seed Yvonne Brustego and Helena Hammond, with Yvonne seeing out Helena in 2 straight sets with a 6-2, 6-1 victory. The purpose of games in the professional category is to restore fitness and form of the players and help the Ghana Tennis Federation generate new rankings for their players, and also facilitate selection for potential international competitions. Yvonne Tego has been speaking on what she has to do to increase her chances of maintaining top seed and representing Ghana.
Actually, after this tournament, there will be more tournaments. There is one Babola doubles that will be around November. So after this tournament, I'll prepare for that one as well.
The game between Tracy Amper and Annette Cruikshank was ended prematurely and called as a win for Tracy by unanimous decision due to a health condition developed by Annette. Mr. Godfrey Tete, referee of the games, narrates what exactly transpired and the protocol observed.
I noticed during the second set, Antoinette was holding her stomach. So I called for the medical team. So the medical team have to decide if...
In other matches, Shika Makole beat Laurentia Menu 6-0, 6-2, and Genevieve Qatar knocked out Portia Alote after a victory in 2 straight sets. The games continue today, with Jafet Bagabase facing Henry Asoko as a fixture to look out for.
So it's just about the time when we prepare ourselves and get ready for tonight's special commentary coming away with the Ghanaian son, a man of this land, Kudus Mohammed, expected to feature for Ajax against Liverpool in that first game. That will be live here on Joy 99.7 FM. Whilst we talk about that, shall we talk about the exciting Manchester United news then? Why not? Marcus Rashford repeated his late heroics against Paris Saint-Germain with a superb winner as Manchester United marked their return to the Champions League with a fine win at Paris Saint-Germain. Very, very difficult for Paris Saint-Germain to find a way around Manchester United anytime, any day. So it's a good time now then to hear from the Manchester United manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
It's the start of the group stages, but it's we win against a fantastic team. The last time was a knockout, and the euphoria was different. Now there's no fans, it's sterile. It's like there's someone here to celebrate with, but still the players were excellent. I have to say they have really focused, concentrated on the job, took on board what we wanted, and I think we deserve to win. We know that when you go away against a team like this, against players like Neymar and Mbappe, top players in the world, and we know we have to defend well.
Yeah, congratulations to Manchester United right there. Let's hear from the Paris Saint-Germain manager then, Thomas Tuchel.
Well, a lot of details that were missing today in our game. I don't know why, but it's like this. Can happen, did not happen to us very often. I cannot remember when it happened to us in this amount of mistakes and lack of confidence and lack of intensity to the whole team. I cannot remember when we had this, but was a wrong moment to have it, and we missed the complete first half. Second half was more intense, but with a lot of risk, a too open game, and unfortunately we lose it in the end instead to take a draw.
All right, so let's see if we can find some positives for Chelsea. Chelsea drew goalless with Sevilla at the Stamford Bridge. Okay, the positive there was Edward Mendy. He established himself as Chelsea's first choice goalkeeper. That's according to Frank Lampard after the game. Certainly, the man who joined from Rennes in September produced an excellent save to keep the Blues right in this one to ensure they end the point. It's a good time to hear from the Chelsea manager, Frank Lampard.
Yeah, it was against a very good team, very organised defensive performance from us. And as I say, they give you a lot of threats. They're very good. That's why they've been so successful in the last year or two. So I'm pleased with that side of it. I think both teams will be pretty happy with that. I sensed that from their bench at the end. And the deeper we go into the game, there's moments recently we lost a goal in the last minutes the other day at the weekend and lose us 2 points. So when you've got that feeling fresh in your mind, it's really important that you get over it, and to get through that game will give us good confidence. We're going to get better, keep saying the same thing, but we haven't had the personnel in there playing regularly, getting relationships working off each other. The more we do that, then we'll get better naturally.
Let's talk about those who were chasing records and managed to grab some records. Lionel Messi was right on this as Barcelona got a special win. Ronald Koeman, the coach, very, very happy. Juventus as well were back in this one, winning the game. The BBC's John Bennett has got a wrap on that.
There was yet another landmark for Lionel Messi as Barcelona beat Ferencváros 5-1. He became the first player in Champions League history to find the net in 16 consecutive campaigns as he opened the scoring with a penalty. It wasn't all good news though for his head coach Ronald Koeman. Gerard Piqué was sent off for a professional foul. He'll miss next week's game against Juventus. As for Juve, Andrea Pirlo won the Champions League twice as a player, and his first campaign in the competition as a head coach started with a win. Juventus beat Dinamo Kiev 2-0 in a controlled, disciplined performance. Alvaro Morata scored both goals.
All right, in other games, let's do this very simply. Yes, Rennes drew 1-1 with Krasnodar. That was one there for you. Club Brugge beat Zenit St. Petersburg there by 2-1, a big one. And a big win as well for Lazio as they beat Borussia Dortmund by 3-1. So let's talk about the games to come tonight in the UEFA Champions League. Special ones, and I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to it. We'll just try and pull that for you. Plus, we'll be hearing from Ighalo very, very shortly. I like the way footballers are using their platform to push a whole lot when they have to do so. So let's start with it. You know, our commentary game is the one between Ajax and Liverpool, and that's one that we'll be bringing you live commentary on, and you want to join us right there exactly at 6:30 p.m. with that build-up. Now let's check the other games. Well, defending champions Bayern Munich up against Atletico Madrid, Salzburg up against Lokomotiv Moscow, Real Madrid will play Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Milan up against Borussia Mönchengladbach, Manchester City up against FC Porto, we've got Olympiacos up against Marseille, and then FC Midtjylland up against Atlanta. These are the games to come. Remember, we'll be giving you updates as we go on with live commentary. Kojo, let's talk about what's happening in Nigeria. And I'm sure you've spoken about it already, on the morning show.
Yeah, in fact, we're going to be dealing a lot more with
that, yes. And I'm very happy when I see, athletes, sportsmen understanding and knowing that they can use the platform to influence a lot. Ighalo sent a very heartfelt message last night.
Yeah.
And I would like you to listen to that. I think it's clocked almost 3 million views at the moment right now. Ighalo had to speak to what happened in Nigeria, and it's all about the movement and SARS.
I'm sad and heartbroken. I don't know where to start from. I'm not the kind of guy that talks about politics, but I can't keep quiet anymore on what is going on back home in Nigeria. I would say Nigerian government, you guys are a shame to the world for killing your own citizens, sending military to the streets to kill unarmed protesters because they are protesting for their rights. It's uncalled for. Today, 20th of October 2020, you people will be remembered in the history as the first government that sent military to the city to start killing their own citizens. I am ashamed of this government. We are tired of you guys, and we can't take this anymore. I'm calling the UK government, calling all those leaders in the world to please see what is going on in Nigeria and help us, help the poor citizens. The government are killing their own citizens. We are calling you guys, the UN, to see to the matters. And I want to call my brothers and sisters back home to remain safe. Be indoors, please don't come out, because these governments, they are killers. and they will keep killing if the world did not talk about this. God bless you all, and remain safe. One Nigeria. We move.
Yeah.
Kojo. And Gary's tweet almost hitting 1,000 retweets. So he says that who are the ECOWAS leaders again? Where's the AU? Why no statement? Nothing.
It's interesting, right? The current head of ECOWAS is our president, President Akufo-Addo. Well, there are calls for him to say something, and there are arguments from other quarters about why it's not a good idea for him to speak.
Say anything now.
But that's interesting. I mean, we're going to talk about all of these perspectives. Whether indeed there is a situation in which it is better. It is better for the leader of ECOWAS to stay silent while one of its member states sends its military into the streets to kill its own citizens. Whether there is any circumstance under which that is okay. We'll talk about that. But now, as we speak...
You made the point, though. Tell me.
Yeah, I was going to say the top 10 trends. Top 10 trends on Twitter. All of them have to do with the EndSARS movement. Okay?
Yeah, this tweet I picked up. I mean, a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Thank you.
Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly.
Absolutely.
And SARS. On that note.
Yeah. Thank you, George.
That's right.
The Joy Sports Center returns tomorrow with even more on the Super Morning Show. But look, we're not done.